All right, Algebra 2, problem 2.5.51, Math Excel homework. Between 2000 and 2005, the number of skateboarders S in the United States measured in millions, that's important to remember, this is in millions, can be approximated by the equation. And so there's our quadratic, 0.33t squared plus 2.27t plus 3.96. So it's like a parabola opening up, right? Where t represents the number of years. With that 0.33, it's probably a little bit more on the wider. It's compressed, so it's wider that way instead of vertically stretched. 0.33, and then you have that. T is the number of years after 2000. So now remember, it was in millions. Important stuff if you get to get the right answer when you're done, and it's after the year 2000. Two really key things to interpret our data when we're done. And then they ask, well, when does it equal 9.8? So we've got 9.8 million equal to that. And then if I take this 9.8 and put it over here, so 3.96, take off the 9.8, and we're at a negative 5.84. So now we're talking about the equation. Equal to 0. So if we change it like this, we'd be looking for we could use the quadratic formula to find the two solutions probably. Let's see. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Felt like I might have missed something in there. I'm going to just double check my numbers, original problem as well. B squared 4ac, yep, all over 2. Okay, so then it's just crack-a-lack it on the calculator. And I'm going to do the subtraction first. I suspect the subtraction is going to be a negative number. Remember what the problem said. It's the years since or after 2000. So if it's negative, then this model doesn't get used anymore. So we'd only be doing the one that's after, so the positive number. So negative 2.27. I'm going to just go ahead with the plus, the square root, the 2.27 squared, then the minus 4 in parentheses, 0.33, and then in another set of parentheses right next to it, a negative 5.84. Enter, and I get a whopping 1.31 divided by 2 times 0.33, I can do that, that's 0.66, so divided by 0.66, and I get 1.9944. So then it would become, remember what year that is. So that's, boy, that's pretty close to 2. It's a little less. So I would say 2 years after, in what year did it happen? I would come up with, I really want to say 2002, but it's a little less. So seems like technically that would still be 2001 for the years. So that's the basics of how to do that problem. I didn't check that subtraction. I think that's going to be a negative, though. I can do that quick. If it's negative, again, like I said, it said the model's only good for after or since. So if we do get a negative, and it is, then we don't get to use that part of the solution. Hope that helps. Problem 2.5.51.